Hello everyone and welcome to another high-elo game of Age of Empires. Today's match is between Nasho9 of the QNA clan, playing the Orange Mongols with an elo of 1781, and his opponent is Big Daddy, playing the Blue Spanish with an elo of 1859. Now, it might just be me, but I think with a name like Big Daddy, there are definitely big expectations. Not exactly a name you choose for yourself if you intend to stay a sub-1000 noob forever. So let's see where this goes. Will the faster Spanish builders outdo the quicker Mongol hunters, or will the Mongol light cavalry and faster cav archers prevail over the Spanish gunpowder? We'll have to wait and find out. The map today is Amazon Tunnel, which is essentially a basic bitch version of Black Forest. Lots of lumber everywhere, and one direction to go. Players have to decide, do they want to be defensive, offensive? Should they wall real quick? Should they leave it open? Let's see where this actually goes. For now, both bases are fairly wide open. Both players gathering food as they start building more and more villagers. Interesting, Orange is going for his Javelina right away and moving all his herdables a bit off campus to the right side here. I can't say I've seen this strategy used frequently, and let's see how it goes. The deer are being herded. I mean, with only 7 on food, it might be a bit wasteful, but let's see how quick, with the faster hunters and gathering, that he can go up to feudal. Blue, on the other hand, opting to go for more lumber now and a more standard food gathering opening with the herdables on hand and the deer being pushed towards the TC. Let's see which option is faster. Like I said, I haven't seen this used very frequently. For now, though, both players sitting at 11 villagers. Orange has 4 queued up. Blue has 2. And both players are just starting to explore their bases. I don't see any player really pushing out, except for Blue. Right as I say that. So I'm assuming this is going to be either some kind of wall off, or actually let's see where Blue goes with this. Will he play defensive or will he play offensive? At the same time, Orange is still just gathering deer. He's now up to 8 on food, 4 on lumber. Populations are essentially the same, 15 and 15. No real player having an early advantage. Micro for both players is fantastic. I don't really see any mistakes here, except maybe like a split-second idle villager while he was waiting for the mill to finish, but ultimately that won't make any kind of impact. Orange has collected 800 food here on the side, and now one of the llamas is making its way very slowly to the town center. And let's see, once Orange finishes herding the deer, will he explore the map? Will he play defensive? Blue is walling his portion of the map. So he's playing a bit more defensive. I like the positioning of this wall. He has the high ground to the north. He has a couple of bits of high ground here if he needs to tower or anything like that. Orange is pushing out and going to run straight into a palisade. And we'll see if Blue can finish this wall off before Orange gets there, or if Orange will be able to scout Blue's base and kind of see where he's going. Of course, that's assuming Orange cares. He's just turning around. For now, both players playing standard. Orange is accumulating a lot of food, 337 this early, and he has already gone up to feudal. So his strategy of herding the javelinas, the boars, the rhinos, the elephants, whatever you want to call it on whatever map you're playing, has given him the ability to go into fast feudal, whereas Big Daddy has 4 more population, but he's still stuck in the Dark Ages. That being said, he is completely walled off now, and he just found out that Nasho went up to feudal. The second he did, he pulled the scout back. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Definitely the scout should be up front if you're trying to play ahead. This I don't like. Feel free to comment, let me know if you agree or disagree. I'll finish once this battle ends. Okay, Orange is victorious. I'm not sure why orange is walling over here. This is, I mean, this is kind of an attractive place to wall because you require less wood, but unless he plans on going diagonal, this gives blue a lot of space to operate here. Anyway, let's see where orange goes with this. I'm not a big fan of the wall here. I think a little bit extra wood should have been spent to wall it across this way. I don't like the idea of giving up this entire area to your opponent, but let's see. Let's see what happens. I should not jump to conclusions. Orange is very, very, very slowly attacking this house. Won't get a lot done, especially with two backup houses. So orange is not really going to see what's going on. At the same time, Big Daddy is going up to feudal. Both players playing fairly quick, which of course is a result of their amazing micro. I'm impressed so far with both players. I'm interested in trying maybe this strategy that Nasho employed early on of ignoring the basic herdables, the turkeys, the llamas, the pigs, etc., and just going for the bigger game right away. Maybe it does allow you to go into feudal much quicker. That could be useful on a map like Arabia. Here, I'm not so sure. Let's see where that goes for orange. Again, I don't like this. If he continues to wall it off this direction, again, this leaves this entire area for Big Daddy to use as a staging ground to attack. Orange will have to defend up here. Orange will have to defend down here. Yeah, this is... And at the end of the day, did he really save a lot of wood? He could have used 3 houses, blacksmith, market, gate. This could have been used to wall off diagonally, and then he would have this entire area to use as an operation base. So I'm not a super big fan. I think this is a positioning error by orange, but let's see if he can capitalize on his faster feudal and take the fight to Big Daddy. For now, Big Daddy is very much in defense mode. He is preparing a second line of defense in case the palisade does take heavy damage from orange, who got to feudal much faster than he did. So he's playing it safe. Orange, again, managed to get 1 house, but for now, that's essentially all the damage that he could do. Is it my poor eyesight, or is there a gap here? Doesn't matter. Blue is building houses. At the same time, Blue's economy is fairly balanced. He's got 4 on stone already, not so much on gold, and he's up to castle. Almost identical timing as orange. Very interesting. Orange got to feudal much quicker, but perhaps because of the lack of villagers that, you know, he had because he went up so fast, it gave Big Daddy a chance to catch up. So both players going up to castle essentially less than 10 seconds apart with the exact same population. So whatever you think of the opening of orange, whatever you think of blue's opening, at the end of the day, they're going to arrive at castle age at the exact same moment. And we'll see at that point, maybe a castle will come up and we'll start seeing some gunpowder units out of the Spanish, or we'll start seeing some cav archers out of Nasho. We'll see where it goes. Farms being laid down. Both players essentially at 28, stuck, can't build any more villagers while they're going up. And economic upgrades are fairly even. Both have the lumber and the farm upgrades. No military upgrades for either player. The Spanish could actually go for some military upgrades. I don't think they cost any gold. That might be one of the Spanish benefits or, you know, characteristics of the Spanish civilization. Oh, and we've got 5 gold miners. Where are they going? Let's follow this. Almost kind of half dozen. Okay, defensive castle is going up. So blue is not looking to push out anytime soon. Or if he is, he wants to push out with conquistadors. At the same time, orange is building a town center. Not too sure how I feel about the location of this town center. It's not exactly guarding against anything. There's an entire large open area here, and then there's an entire large open area here. Monastery going down as well. Is he expecting knights, or does he want to collect relics? Scout cavalry still attacking this house. He's going to get 2 houses now. And we'll see what he can actually figure out. Will he run straight into the castle, or will he try to go south? Nope, he's just continuing to demolish houses. So, for now, Orange is going out with a bit of a scouting party. And Blue has 2 conquistadors and a 3rd lined up. So let's see, he's going to try to take out the scout cavalry. But it moves much faster at 1.55 against the 1.3 of the conquistador. So he'll run away to live and fight another day. What are you guys doing in the middle of the map? Get home. Go home now. Do not even try to convert. Yeah, I mean that. Too little, too late, right? Go home. Go home, go home, go home. Try to make it. Maybe sacrifice 1 to distract them while the other 4 get away. Oh, why is the monk so close? He has much... I think the monk outranges the conquistador, so I don't know why he was so close. In any event, now we've got 3 very powerful units breathing down the front, breathing down the neck, trying to break down the front gate, literally, of Nasho9. Let's see if he'll be able to get in here and stop this castle from building up, this defensive castle. But like I said in the beginning, because of the way Orange built his base, this castle is fantastic. It'll defend the push to the north, but to the south, we literally have 1 palisade with 250 HP, which has to withstand 4 conquistadors attacking on a 16 each. So that palisade is going to fall very fast, and once that does, Blue is going to get in here. There's nothing to stop him. There's no castle, second castle going down. He's got nobody on stone, so he does not intend to build a castle. He's going for a town center defense. It does technically... No, it does not outrange the conquistador. They're both at a range of 6. So let's see what Blue can accomplish now that he's got 5 conks inside Orange's base. And sorry to anyone watching, I'm alternating between using the players as names and the colors just because, you know, I'm a simple guy, so colors are the easiest for me to see. Behind this Blue, Big Daddy is taking the gold in the center. He's got 2 town centers to Orange's 3. That being said, this is the exact problem I was worried about for Orange, for Nasho9. He's now got conks. I'm assuming this one is being hidden for a later time, or maybe not. And they're just going to basically roam free. They've got free range here. They can stop farming here. They can stop farming here. They can stop lumber gathering. Another town center. Okay, so he's going for 4 town centers. It's an interesting web of defensive structures here, but honestly, against such strong units, the conquistadors, I don't think they're really put off by this many town centers. Plus, they can always stand outside the range of the town center and fire, for example, at this farmer, at this farmer. They can stand here behind this wood line and just be a huge pain in the ass. Oh, that being said, Blue is coming. He's exploiting this weakness of the positioning. This is exactly what I was worried about. Sorry, I'm repeating myself. I've said the same thing 3 times. What looked like an interesting, better quality, better defensive play. Oh, there we go. You see, this is the problem sometimes with Age of Empires, which I'm sure half of the people who are watching this have experienced. I've experienced it probably more times than I can remember. Something looks like a good idea from a positioning standpoint, you know, a quick wall here, a quick wall here. No one can knock this wood down until they get mangonels or trebs or whatever to knock these down. So you think you're safe, but in reality, what you've done is you've created a funnel for Blue to go through, and then unless you had the stone for a second town center, second castle, you've essentially given up the southern half of your base. And once you've done that, you're lost. Because Blue can position himself anywhere here and just filter and push. A castle here would have stopped this. A wall off here, maybe angled, a little going south and then southeast, would have been much better. But overall, both players quite good at their micro, to be honest. I'm definitely going to be trying this strategy of going for the juicier, meatier animals in the beginning and see if it gets me to castle faster. The problem is, I guess, when you go up to castle that fast, your villager count is smaller. So it gives your opponent a chance to have more villagers, and then ultimately it all washes out, or doesn't it? I have no idea. Maybe the Viper can try doing a tutorial or try both strategies. Somebody with, much better micro than I have can tell us which is the best strategy. But for now, overall, a great game and an important lesson about positioning in Age of Empires. You do not want to be caught defending two positions when you have the resources to just defend one. So an important lesson to learn, and overall, a great, fantastic game by both players. And it was a pleasure to watch. Catch everyone on the next one.